guys, welcome back. So today we're going to be talking about Pythagorean theorem. And if you notice, I have me a right triangle. Okay, so for Pythagorean theorem, we need to write out our formula. Our formula is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Okay, now a, b, and c are all sides of your triangle. A and B, these are your legs of your triangle. C is your hypotenuse. Okay? And it's always your longest side. Okay? So let's look at our triangle. We have 8 inches, 12 inches, and we're trying to find this side. So let's label it. Let 8 be A. Let 12 be B. And we're looking for C. So we know that C is our longest side. So we know that C has to be bigger than 12. So let's plug it into our formula. We have 8 squared plus 12 squared equals c squared. Okay? So in our calculator, we're going to type in 8 squared. So 8 squared, and it gave us 64. So now we type in 12 squared, and we get 144 equals c squared. So we're not done. We need to add 64 plus 144. So 64 plus 144 gave us 208 equals c squared. Okay? So now, because our c is squared, that means it's basically c twice. So we need to take the square root of c. Whatever we do to one side, we have to do to the other. So we have to take the square root of 208. So in your calculator, like mine, to get your square root, you press second x squared and you type in 208. You hit enter. We only want 2 numbers after the decimal. So C is 14.42. So now we've solved our first Pythagorean theorem problem. So now we're going to solve 2 more. So let's look at this problem. So we have our triangle. We have one leg that is 5 yards. We have another leg that is 6 yards. So let's write out our formula. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. What side are we missing? We're missing c. So we're going to let 6 be b. We're going to let 5 be a. Okay? So we're going to plug in 5 squared plus 6 squared equals c squared. So here's what I want you to do. We know that our final thing is to take the square root, right? So let's just go ahead and draw out our square root. So in there, we're going to put 5 squared plus 6 squared. And it's going to give you C. We're going to put it in that calculator just like that. Okay? So you go to your calculator. Second, x squared. Open parentheses, we have 5 squared. Close it. Plus, open another parentheses, 6 squared. Close it. Press enter. So C is what? 7.81. yards. So let's look at our next problem. We have 7, 13. Always write your formula. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. And guys, the way that you know you're doing Pythagorean theorem, you're going to see this little box in the corner and it lets you know that that is a right triangle. You only can do Pythagorean theorem on a right triangle, okay? So 7 is A, 13 is B. We have 7 squared plus 13 squared equals C squared. Let's draw our square root equals C. So in parentheses, we have 7 squared plus, open parentheses, 13 squared. So let's go back to our calculator. Again, second x squared. Open parentheses. 7 squared, close it. Plus open parentheses, 13 squared. Close it. C is equal to 14.76 centimeters. Okay, guys. I want you to practice this some more on your own.